Mr. Speaker, I rise with profound reverence to pay tribute to Her Majesty the Queen. Ours is not to reason why, but this is the moment that we feared would happen. As the bedrock in our lives of so long, the loss of this most adored global icon is deep, palpable, and impossible to put into words. We have heard many superlatives. Perhaps uniquely, all of these are perfect, as she was magnificent, steadfast, inspirational, a devoted mother, and simply the best. But the two words that I want to focus on are service and love. When Her Majesty went up a princess and came down a queen at treetops in 1952, she was aware of the service that lay ahead, not only as the head of state in the Commonwealth, but also as head of the armed forces. Having already become Colonel-in-Chief of the Grenadier Guards at the age of 16, the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force would soon bear her standard. It's impossible, too, not to mention the Household Division, the Royal Engineers, and so many of the other army units for whom she was also one of their own. And I can't think of a single person for whom that famous mantra of serve to lead could be more perfectly applied. Her soldiers, her sailors and aviators truly loved her, and rightly so. Having led soldiers myself on several operational tours, I can tell you from experience that servicemen and women do not proudly serve their country or even pay the ultimate sacrifice because the prevailing government asks it of them. Nor do they do it to follow orders, out of camaraderie, or even a sense of glory, but because of service to the Crown. The glue that actually binds military service at sea, land and air is the democracy, the freedom and the sovereignty of this great nation and the monarch who presides over it. In my own constituency of Bracknell, the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst proudly occupies its leafy corner of Berkshire. 3 times a year, the Queen or her representative would come to her Sovereign's Parade, where officer cadets commission into the army. I can recall my own commissioning in 1992 as if it was yesterday, and the Queen was always a regular feature, smiling in the achievements of others. And who could forget that fine day in 2006 when she attended Prince William's commissioning parade alongside her beloved Prince Philip, King Charles, the Queen Consort, and of course Cadet Prince Harry Wales. The famous painting from that day still hangs imposingly above the famous steps at Old College. And beyond Sandhurst, Her Majesty has a wider association with the people of Bracknell. Most recently, she opened the Lexicon Shopping Centre in 2018, visited Wellington College in 2009, the Transport Research Laboratory in 1995, the Victuallers School in 1994, and the Lookout Centre in 1991. In fact, she formally visited my constituency from neighbouring Windsor on at least 20 other occasions during her life. To be in no doubt, Queen Elizabeth II loved her country. She loved the Commonwealth, her family, her people, and all those who came into contact with her. She was also loved by them. And the people of Bracknell will always be proud to have known her. Lastly, if I may, I visited the Lexicon in Bracknell yesterday to sign the Book of Condolence, near to where she had opened it 4 years earlier. I spoke to constituents who were saddened by her passing, and some I met were visibly overcome by grief and loss, uncertain for their own future. And Mr. Speaker, you know what? It's okay not to feel okay at this profound time. It's okay to mourn her passing as well as celebrate her life. It's okay to feel a sense of foreboding, and it's okay to feel wretched, as the Queen was very special. So I want to finish by saying one thing above all else on behalf of the good people of Bracknell, Crowthorne, Finchampstead, Sandhurst, Wokingham Without and beyond. Your Majesty, thank you.